Last time we did a shoot, I guess that's a bad word in today's world, isn't it? Maybe a video shot. You wanted to jump ahead to the death of self, which I thought was quite a large leap.
It's a big leap.
And might take a little more theological insight or something. But instead of that, I want to talk about one of your favorite biblical stories. You remember what that is?
Oh.
The blind guy. The blind guy. And just as a background, Jesus is in Jerusalem for a major feast. And he didn't want to go. He was in Galilee. His siblings, his brothers, and said, "You got to get up there." Why? Because it'd be politically expedient for you to do that, and you need to show some works up there so that they can determine who you are, who you really are, as though they cared, and they really didn't. They were looking for maybe they wanted to be televangelists. So he said his timing was God's timing. Be there if and when God would direct him to do it, and so they all went away, and he went up by himself. Got into a couple of scrapes with the Pharisees. He always did. He did not like to go up to Jerusalem. He always had to be confronted with these political issues. And we got, in this story of the blind guy, we've got politics, and we've got social justice, and we got faith, big time. But one of the things about the blind guy, he'd been there all, begging for alms at the temple. And he was in a situation where he had learned a lot about politics over the years. You know, how to get what you're after and so forth. So he was well equipped for the kind of confrontation that was going to happen to him. He goes, Jesus and the disciples passed him by. And guess what? The disciples hadn't gotten it yet either. So they're asking him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he would be born blind?" You got a reaction to that, I think. Yeah?
Well, it's clear to me that Jesus knew it wasn't about making an appointment for those who healed. It was because sickness was equated with sickness at that time. And he demonstrated his power over sickness.
Now that's not unlike it is today. I had my previous marriage with somebody who had a degenerative nerve disease, and we were constantly bombarded with people who wanted to bring healing to her, and were insisting that the reason she was in that condition was that she had sin in her life, or lack of faith. So it puts the burden on the individual rather than or on the parents or something of that nature.
On the other hand, it seems that people interpret healing today as a demonstration that God wants us to be free from suffering. And that was never the intention of any of his miracles when he was on earth. Otherwise, he would have cured everyone he came in contact with, which he didn't